Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video here we successfully able to delete this data from here, right? So now I want to actually it's now directly deleted from to this position. If you click as a delete button, that means automatically without any confirmation this data is deleted. So now I want to put this type of one of the condition. First of all, it should be show one of the sweet alert, and after that sweet alert, when we click as a OK, then it should be deleted. Okay. So if you want to install that sweet alert in your system, first of all, I want to go to that Google, and if you search it with the sweet alert 2, so that is actually the sweet alert GitHub. So that is a link. So now open it, and here first of all, which they have so many template you can use as per your demand. Like that is actually one type, that is actually another type. I don't need this. I don't want to use it. There is actually another one. This one actually better. Okay, so this one actually better. Okay, first of all, when you click as a delete, first of all, it will be show this type of another notification that are you sure? Okay, are you sure to delete? So if you click as a yes, delete it, then it should be as a deleted, and else if you click as a cancel, then it should be perfect. So right now, friend, I want to use this swap. Okay, that means this one. So if you want to use it, first of all, you have to support this sweet alert in our system. Okay, so here we have to support it first. So if you want to add that direct file, you can add it, and then you can also use that CDN. So you can see that rejected our CDN script. So right now I want to actually use this CDN, or then you can also install it with the npm install sweet alert. So right now I don't need this. I want to use that as this CDN. Okay, so this CDN I copy it. And now go to our main, that means where exactly I add all that our CSS and JSS in our admin master, right? So to the admin master area, here after this sweet alert, okay, that is actually the toaster. Better before this toaster I want to use it. Okay, before this toaster, so that is our toaster, all that main.js file. So before this I want to use it. So I just simply load as a sweet alert. Okay, and also I want to if you go to our edit, we don't need this. If you go to our view, and that is our button as a delete button, right? Into the delete button area here, I want to add one of the ID. Okay, so here we have to pass one of the ID, and I just name that ID as a delete. So this type of one of the ID I simply add. Okay, friend, make sure you add this ID. So now with this ID we'll add one of the script. Now go to our admin. I want to actually prefer to use it into the admin master, because if you actually use that into the admin master, you can use it every pages you want. Okay, because of all, because every pages I have already loaded our admin master, right? So for the reasons here I want to use it into the admin. Here before this toaster I want to add another script. And into the script area, first of all, I want to create one of the function. So the dollar and then the function funct function. Okay, I use the dollar function, and the function area, first work we have to run it. That means I add that one of the document. So if you know a little bit that JavaScript, that is a very much common one of the code, we have to actually add the document for the on click. So I make it as a document. Okay, document document, and then I want to add as a on, and then it should be as a on click. Okay, so here we have to add that on click event. So that is our click, and when it should be, that means here this button. Okay, into this button, when you click it, then it should be put one of the action. Okay, so here I have already added one of the button ID, so that is the ID will be now needed. So here for the reasons I put one of the ID. Okay, so now with this ID I want to take it. So when it will be as a click, then I want to add all our this ID. So that will be as a hash, and then our this ID. So our this function will be activated. So here I want to use that as a function. Our this function, and into the function area I pass that our this array value. So I just simply pass it as E. Okay, perfect. So now I simply add it, And after that it should be also I want to make it as a prevent default. Prevent default means it should be not loading this page. Okay, without loading this page it should be displayed, and that means you should be activated this action. So for the reasons here I make it as a E. So with this E I want to make it as a prevent default. Okay, prevent default. And with this prevent default I want to add one of the variable as a var, and then link. Into the var link area we have to actually pass our attribute. So I want to add that as a this, and this attribute a double tr. Okay, our attribute will be what? Our attribute will be here our attribute as a href, right? So that will be as a href. So now I use that as a href. Okay, perfect. So that is the main things we have to do. So now in particular this area I want to load our total swap. That means total swap fire. So if you now go to suite alert again, into the suite alert area, I want to now, which things I am covering, not this one. Yeah, this one, right? So now I want to actually copy it. So I copy every code from to this position, and now here, so that is our total script. So after this var and the var link I take it to the this attribute will be as a href. Perfect. So now in particular that position I paste it. Okay, so better I want to make it little bit left side. So that is our last one, and that is actually our swap file. Okay, so in the swap file you can see it's now showing as a are you sure to delete, and then if you want to change it like that is actually another text. So if you want to change this text you can change it. So that is actually our text. Okay, so I don't want to display this message here. I'm going to use it as a delete this data. This type of one of the message it should be display. Okay, that is sure delete this data. So then you can also change that icon as a warning to info, whatever you want. So right now there is a show, and then cancel button will be as a true. Everything will be just like that same. Okay, everything will be just like that same, only into the here. That means after this here we have to update it one of the condition. After this I have to add one of the things. I have to have this window, and here I take the things with our href, and I just take the things with this variable as a link, right? So now we have to pass it. So in particular that position I use that as a window. Okay, that will be as a window will be as a location, and then location will be as a our attribute as I have added as a href. And that href will be what? Href will be our, that is our attribute, and that is our variable. I take the things with this here, so I now simply pass it. Okay, perfect. So that is a Windows, location, href, and the link. So that is the main things you have to add, and everything will be just like that same. After that it should be fire it as a deleted. Your file has been deleted. Okay friend, so that's all you have to do. Okay, so that's all you have to do. You have to add the CDN, and that is actually our total functionality, and make it as a prevent default. That is our swap file, and that is our end. Okay, perfect. So now let's check this out. If everything okay, it should be work. Click as a save all, and now go to our project. Now click as a refresh. So now I want to remove it. Okay, that means the Udemy. Click as a delete. Yes, you can see our suite alert is now perfectly loaded. So if you click as a cancel without loading that page, it's now cancelled. So now I want to make it as a yes, delete it, and you can see there is a deleted, and also it's now showing as a user deleted successfully. Right, that means perfectly now is deleted from here with using that suite alert. So how can use that suite alert? I hope is very much clear to you. So here I have discussed about how can use that suite alert, how can use that toaster. So I think that is pretty much basic, everything will be needed. So here I create our main structure. Okay, so that is the things I have added. So now we can add new user. So better I want to use it another user as a user. I name it as a Kazi, and I put as a Kazi at the rate gmail.com, and then Udemy 12345. Perfect. Now click as a submit. Yeah, it's now perfectly updated as a user inserted successfully. So from here, if you want to edit it, then you can edit it from to this position. Click as a update. Our user updated successful, and also if you want to delete it, you can delete it from here. That means everything is now great, right friend? So we successfully complete our user portions, and laterly I will also do a lot of the work with the role. Okay, and also right now there is a profile I also want to do and to update that profile portion. Okay, so I want to create another menu for the profile, and in the profile user able to change their own profile, update the password. So everything is step by step, friend. It will be one of the total project course. Okay, so everything, I hope you will learn a lot of the things from to this course. So stay tuned, just learn about every functionality, every code that my main vision is to make you very much comfortable with the Laravel. Okay, so if you don't understand anything, just put that question or just let me know about it. I will be always in your touch. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.